Right, today I'll just give you a brief tour of one of the most important things in car racing, and that's the relationship with your engineer and how you work with them. And in this case I'm working with an engineer called Ash, and it's really the only discussion point that you have to get the car into place, because I can't really set up the car, but when we talk and look at the video and look at the data, I say, alright, I need a bit more front end, and then we discuss a few changes, and then he tells the mechanics to do that, and then hopefully it's a better result. And really, it's one of the most difficult things as well to get right, because you need to feel comfortable and you need to have the confidence to the engineer that he's making the right choices and he's listening to you and all that. So it's one of the most important things to get right, and also one of the most trickiest things to get right, because you can't really decide what personality type will suit you and so on. So I'll just give you a quick tour of, this is usually where we go through all the data and everything. And as to happen, we have my engineer Ash here. Hello, mate.
Hey, how you doing, Linus?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. How are you doing?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, good seeing you again.
It is outside.
Yeah, of course. Well, just give yourself a short presentation of who you are.
Yeah, so my name's Ash Blewett, and I'm your engineer here for this year in 2018 in the British BRDC F3 Championship. So I've done some racing over in New Zealand and in saloon and production cars over there, and won a couple of championships in New Zealand, and wanted to have a go on the other side, over in the engineering side of things as well. So I find myself over here in the UK, having done Toyota Racing Series, British F3 and MRF championships over the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's right. So you have a pretty interesting backstory, don't you? Just give us a brief thing about it.
Yeah,
ended up here.
Yeah, for sure. So racing in New Zealand for a few years throughout, beginning in karts, I guess, through high school, and then into cars once I went to university, studied mechanical engineering in New Zealand for a bachelor's degree. Raced cars there, and a BMW series and a Toyota series in saloon cars, and was quite successful in those championships. But also very interested in the engineering side of things. So yeah, decided to make the move over here to Europe, being based in the UK. The motorsport scene is a lot bigger, and there's just so much more going on over here, so it's a perfect opportunity to get going on all of this on the engineering side of things as well.
Yeah, and now to the $1 million question. How is it to engineer me then?
That's a good question, Linus. Look, your feedback is absolutely fantastic. Like, and you're a very talented driver as well. I know that you can go out in the car and you do exactly what you're instructed to do. That might be in the way of bedding and brakes or some sort of basic car maintenance, or it might be something performance related in terms of driving. I know that you'll listen to instruction, you'll go out there and you'll give stuff a go, whatever is necessary, but also at the same time you've got very good natural feel for the car. So you don't have to have instruction, you can just go out, drive the car, and when you come back in, your feedback is very concise and very direct, so we can make changes and decisions very quickly if there are any adjustments that we need to make during the session. So yeah, it's an absolute pleasure, absolutely.
Alright, well I think that's pretty good words to finish this off. Thank you very much, Ash.
Yeah, you're very welcome.